Hello, today we're going to talk about a customized registration feature that is located on the class and service page. Now, before we dive into that, I want to go ahead and point out our custom feature that is available to you under System Settings, and which says Custom Fields. Okay, so now I have these custom fields that are actually the default fields for all my classes. All right, so what that means is any class that a student is going to register for, they will receive the same fields that they will need to fill out. Now, what we did was we're giving you the option to specify the information you want to collect based on the class. All right, that is where the custom registration feature comes in for the class. All right, so as for a default, for example, these fields, if you check the registration page for us, this is our sample or our test website, person goes here to register for this class, all right, and they click book now. They have to fill out all this information, which includes first name, last name, email, phone number, password, real ID, address, and also upload a copy of their documentation here, okay? Now, for the same class, I might want to limit the amount of information I want to collect, right? Instead of making it a default for all the classes. So the way I could do that is from my dashboard, I want to click on class and service, and I'll scroll down to my specific class here, and I'm going to click edit. So from here, I'm going to scroll down to customize registration page, and I could select an option here. So let's select a text box, and I'm going to call this, let's call it tests. I have it show on the registration page. You could make it a required field, which means that the student will need to fill out the information needed, or I could leave it unchecked, meaning that it will allow them to proceed without filling out the information. Once I do that, I click on add field, and it will add the field right here, okay? And you could scroll down and click on update. Now, if I go back to the registration page, right, for the same class, and from this page, for the same class here, you want to click on book now. You'll notice that the form gets smaller. So the only thing that's been asked for from the student is their name, email address, phone number, and the password, along with the text box that you have selected to have to show on the registration page. All right, and that's basically it. Now for the other classes, if you go back to the other classes, okay, let's give it a second here, and say I'm going to do real estate 110, and I click on this. You'll notice that the default page is showing for this class because I haven't assigned the customized registration feature for that class on that class page. All right, so it is going to show the default registration page that were initially set up. All right, the only time it shows your unique page for that specific class is you have to select the customized registration feature for that class for it to show just that. So if I go back to yoga right here and I click book now, see, it's just showing the registration page based on the information that you have decided that you want to collect from the student. Hopefully this was helpful. Please let me know.